Hello, Rockstars. Thank you for joining me once again. Without further ado, here's Season 2, Episode 1 of My Little Pony Friendship and Magic. Been some time since I recorded Season 1, so I'm going to just jump into this full bear. I'm going to be a little more... I've taken your suggestions and your comments and such, and I'm going to try to be more reflective of that. Anyways, Season 2, Episode 1, The Return of Harmony, Part 1. So we're going to start off Season 2 with a two-parter. Excellent. Here we go. And play.
I want to start our field trip here in the
Field trips.
world-famous Canterlot Sculpture Garden.
Ooh, sculptures.
That one over there represents friendship. All right, my little pony.
They look happy.
This one represents
statue.
victory.
How cool would it be to have that for a cutie mark?
Huh.
Cool. If you were
Cool.
actually at something. That's not a word. What are you, a dictionary?
Girls! Now this is a really interesting statue. What do you notice about it?
It's got an eagle claw. And a lion paw. And a snake tail.
This creature is called a Draconicus.
Draconicus.
He is the head of a pony and a body made up of all sorts of
Look at
things.
that fang.
What do you suppose that represents?
Confusion. Evil. Chaos. It's not chaos, you dodo. Don't call me things I don't know the meaning of. And it is too chaos. It's not. You're both wrong.
Wow. Quite much. Ooh. That looks menacing.
Actually, in a way, you're all right.
Nope. Nope.
This statue represents discord, which means a lack of harmony between ponies.
Discord.
In fact, you three have demonstrated discord so well that you're each going to write me an essay explaining it.
Oops. Discord,
Now let's go,
unlike the server.
And I don't want any more fighting.
It's confusion.
I wondered about that.
Chaos.
Oh. Oh, I like that laugh.
My little pony, my little pony.
Alright, I guess. Yeah, I'll just play it. I'll play the intro of every season. Because every season will be different.
Faithful and strong, sharing kindness. It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do they know you're all my very best friends?
It's always nice to have friends. Sarah Wall.
Come back here, you!
Rob Renzetti.
Gotcha!
Emmy Larson.
Ew, what is this? Cotton candy?
Sounds good.
Wait a second! It's not supposed to rain until tomorrow! You can't just...
It can. Sticky cotton candy. Clouds.
Hey! I didn't tell you to go anywhere! Rainbow Day! What's going on with this rain? I mean, chocolate milk?
Chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk rain! There's crazy weather all over Equestria.
Did they say
Clouds
chocolate
so
rain?
Cola storm right now. But don't worry, I'm not leaving you till I get control of Ponyville.
Popcorn.
Why would you want to stop this?
Of course, Pinky would love it.
I heard about your troubles, Applejack, and I came to see if there's anything I could do without getting wet.
Does she always have like something like
Or
accessories like
my
that?
umbrella.
Whoa.
Fluttershy, do something! Now, Angel, you really No, it's not possible.
I think at that point they should realize.
Don't worry, everyone.
Chocolate
I've learned a
rain.
new spell that'll fix everything.
Okay. Very impressive for
My fail-safe
a light show.
Failed! What do we do? Give up? Fine. Twilight will come up with something. Time for Plan B.
Plan
Rainbow,
B.
can you corral all those clouds in one corner of the sky?
What were those animals doing? She looks very
I need
happy.
you to bring those high-strung storm clouds down to Earth.
Although I have had popcorn hit me in the face, so it does hurt.
What happened? Oh dear. I hope that none of the animals see these delicious chocolate-filled cotton candy clouds. I'd hate to have to share them. Ah, you and me both, sister. Hey!
Pinky sold
And
it.
when y'all are done that, feel free to have some popcorn for dessert.
You see, Spike, you should never give up. There's nothing we can't overcome if we all work together.
That always looks painful.
Come on, girls. Princess Celestia wants to see us all in Canterlot immediately.
Canterlot.
Princess Celestia, we came as fast as we could.
Thank you, Twilight. Thank you all.
Is this about the weather and the animals' weird behavior? What's happening out there? Why isn't my magic working? Is there...
Slow your roll.
I've called you here for a matter of great importance. It seems an old foe of mine, someone I thought I had defeated long
Nice
ago,
picture.
has returned. His name is Discord. Discord is the mischievous spirit of disharmony. Before my sister and I stood up to him, he ruled Equestria in an eternal state of unrest and unhappiness.
Eternal
Luna
state.
and I saw how miserable life was for Earth ponies, Pegasi, and unicorns alike. So after discovering the elements of harmony, we combined our powers and rose up against him, turning him to stone.
All right, Princess.
I thought the spell we cast would keep him contained forever. But since Luna and I are no longer connected to the elements, the spell has been broken.
No longer connected.
Huh.
This is Canterlot Tower, where the elements are kept inside, since all of you recovered them. I need you to wield the elements of harmony once again and stop Discord before he thrusts all of Equestria into eternal chaos.
Thrust.
But why us?
Pussy.
Why don't you... Hey, look! We're famous!
You six showed the full potential of the elements by harnessing the magic of your friendship to beat a mighty foe. Although Luna and I once wielded the elements, it is you who now control their power, and it is you who must defeat Discord.
I guess they can't wield it now because it's been passed along.
Princess Celestia, you can count on... Hold on a second! Eternal chaos comes with chocolate rain, you guys! Chocolate rain! Don't listen to her, Princess. We'd be honored to use the elements of harmony again.
Pinky, you're, I guess she's as close to chaotic as any other one. Chaotic good? Borderline chaotic
You can
neutral?
keep the elements. I'll take that case.
Have no fear, ponies. I have total confidence that you will be able to defeat Discord with these.
Oh. Sorry, laughing. It's just like, it's like a troll moment, like, with these. There's
Oh
nothing
well,
there.
if anyone needs me, I'll be outside in the chocolate petals with a giant swivel.
Look at Celestia's face. She's like,
The elements, they're gone.
That chamber is protected by a powerful spell that only I can break. This doesn't make sense.
Makes sense? Oh, what fun is there in making sense?
Discord, show yourself.
John DeLance. Perfect choice for the voice, by the
You
way.
miss me, Celestia.
Discord and Q,
I miss you.
very similar.
I love me being encased in stone, but you wouldn't know that, would you? Because I don't turn ponies into stone.
Enough! What have you done with the elements of harmony?
That's true.
Well, I just borrowed them for a teensy little while.
You'll never get away with this, Discord.
Oh, I'd forgotten how grim you can be, Celestia. It's really quite boring.
Hey, no pony insults the princess.
Rainbow, you're so literal.
You must be Rainbow Dash, famed for her loyalty to the element of harmony you represent.
That's right. I'll always be loyal to the princess.
We'll see about that.
I can't believe we're wasting our time talking to a tacky window.
A beautiful rarity representing the element of
Tacky
generosity,
window.
if I'm not mistaken.
So you know who we are. Big deal.
Oh, I know much more than that.
I like that,
Honest
Applejack.
Applejack.
You seem to know our strengths, too.
Yes, twilight sparkle, and yours is the most powerful and elusive element, magic. Fluttershy's is kindness, and Pinkie Pie's is a personal favorite of mine, laughter.
Pinky? He's standing on your head!
There's some
Stop stalling,
implications to
Discord.
that.
What have you done with the elements of harmony?
Oh, so boring, Celestia. Really? Fine, I'll tell you, but I'll only tell you my way. To retrieve your missing elements, just make sense of this change of events. Twists and turns.
A riddle.
My master plan. Then find the elements back where you began.
Can we go home now?
I like the effect.
What do you reckon he meant? Twists and turns and ending back where we started.
Twists and turns. Twists and turns. Twists and turns, that's it! I bet Discord hid the elements in the palace labyrinth.
Good luck, my little ponies. The fate of Equestria is in your hooves.
The palace.
Thanks, Princess. We
Labyrinth.
won't let you down.
Did she just kind of like knighted her in a way?
We have to go in there?
Pretty impressive.
Dopey Discord forgot about these babies. I'll just do a quick flyover and we'll have the elements in no time.
Yep.
My wings! Your horn! My horn!
Ooh. That must have felt weird. The implications of that. He basically effectively took their magic and their abilities away.
You should see
Like
the
that.
looks on your faces.
I mean, like,
Priceless.
Give us our wings and horns back!
You'll get them
Daniel
back
Snap.
in good time. I simply took them to ensure there's no cheating. You see, this is the first rule of our game. No flying and no magic.
The first rule?
The second rule is every pony has to play or the game is over and I win. Good luck, every pony!
Never fear, girls. We have each other.
there's an
Yeah,
incontinuity.
like Twilight said, there's nothing
that's
we
much
can't
later on.
overcome if we all stick together.
Gotta remember that.
All right, girls, let's do this. Together!
Just in case you wanted to stick together.
Stay calm, girls. Every pony head to the middle as fast as you can, and we'll regroup there.
Take
Moving
charge.
out. See you in the center. Yeehaw! See you guys there. What's that?
Aw.
Who's there?
Poor Fluttershy. I've always been really good at mazes, only from like top-down view. I'm pretty good remembering it if I'm having to go through it. That's not
What in
suspicious.
tarnation?
I'd be like, okay, this is not normal.
Where am I?
That's kind of creepy.
The keepers of the Grove of Truth. You may ask us,
What question? Past, future, or present?
but be born.
That the truth may not always be pleasant.
All right, then. I don't trust this place worth a hill of beans, but
Good.
I got a real bad feeling about this feller, Discord. What's gonna come of this here mission we're on?
For the answer you seek.
Go ahead, take a peek.
Now, do you think magical apples, you'd be asking a question, wouldn't be
I never see you
connected to
again.
Discord? I would take it like,
Fine. It's settled.
who's giving the answer?
No! Our friendship's over?
It can't be true. It just can't. That just can't be the
I wouldn't
truth.
trust it.
When all the truth does.
Is make your heart ache.
Sometimes a lie is easier to take.
Whoa.
Applejack,
It's like being
thank
hypnotized.
goodness. I thought I heard voices over here. Who are you talking to?
I was talking to, no pony. No pony whatsoever.
That's a lie.
What?
Nothing. Come on, we best be going.
And she looks like
Did
paler.
Applejack just... Come on, Twilight. Applejack wouldn't lie.
Wow, what's going on here? Ooh. Cringy.
Greatest balloon garden I've ever seen. It's the first balloon garden I've ever seen, but still.
Those smiles are way too wide.
Hey, what gives?
What's the matter, Pinkie Pie? I thought you appreciated a good laugh.
It's different. They're laughing at me.
It's hardly different. Your friends laugh at you all the time.
My friends laugh with me, not at me.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Stop it! Stop laughing at me!
Oh, poor Pinkie Pie. And here I thought laughter made you happy.
How'd she get all clean?
Happy?
Oh,
Think so.
there's that like gray.
Pie, are we glad to see you? Oh, you are, huh? Why? Need a good laugh? Pinkie?
Oh,
What do you suppose has her so upset? It's not like her. I didn't notice anything strange about Pinkie.
this is not good.
Better pick up the pace before the stress of this gets the better of all of us. I was expecting an audience with the princess, not outdoor sports.
Ouch.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Welcome to your lucky day, Rarity. You found the one thing in Equestria that could rival my fate for sheer beauty.
A Discord.
What do you think? You like?
Ooh.
I like very much. No, no, I shan't succumb.
She's able to resist it.
Madness. Must get to the center to meet the others.
Oh, wow, she turned real gray.
Well, Rarity, it took forever, but it was
Wow.
worth it.
But she did resist for a moment. I mean,
Who
she
knew
blocked out of it.
3 little gemstones would turn out to be this handsome hunk of a diamond.
Hunk of a
Now to
diamond.
get you home.
Of course, of course.
Rarity, are we glad to see? Why are you carrying a humongous boulder? What do you mean, boulder? This big, beautiful, bedazzling rock is a diamond, and it's all mine. Keep your envious little eyes off it.
Diamond in the
I found
rough.
it, and it's mine, fair and square.
Sorry, just the sound she makes. Yeah. Aw.
Okay, I can do this.
Come on, Flashlight. You're tough. You can handle this.
Wait a minute. Butterflies?
Right. She's a scaredy cat, but she's also tough in her own way.
Fluttershy, looks like you've been left behind by your so-called friends, huh?
Oh no.
She won't be
I'm
easily
certain they're
manipulated.
doing their best to find me.
Well,
Yep.
it must be so upsetting to know how weak and helpless they think you are.
Not at all. I am weak and helpless, and I appreciate their understanding.
Yes, well, surely it burns you up. I mean, they're always pointing
Frustrating
out your
Discord.
flaws, right?
Not really. In fact, I think I'm awfully lucky to have friends who want me to be the best I can be.
Oh, for goodness sake! You've been kind for far too long, my dear. Time to be cruel.
Wow.
Leave the nerds.
But she was absolutely. She did not.
I'm so glad to see a friendly face. This awful labyrinth is getting to every pony.
So she was the biggest challenge.
Boo-hoo-hoo. Why don't you wave your magic little horn and make everything all right? Oh, that's right. You can't. You don't have one.
Wow, this is so weird
What
seeing her
is
like this.
happening to my friends?
Jeez.
And what are you laughing at?
Chocolate milk.
Little to help here. Thanks, Twilight. You're welcome. But don't get any ideas about my gem. I know where you live.
Come on, Rainbow, you can't fall for this.
I've got you now, Element.
Chasing a cloud.
Oh, I can see why you like these clouds so much. Very plush.
Get up there and put him up. Come on, let's go.
A fighter.
Hey, I'm here to deliver a message.
I got a message for you, too.
Listen
Nice.
closely. This is important. A weighty choice is yours to make. The right selection or a big mistake. If the wrong choice you choose to pursue, the foundations of home will crumble without you.
Cloudsdale, crumble without me.
Ooh.
That box contains your wings. You can take them and leave the game, or you can carry on aimlessly wandering this maze.
He had to force it on her too. He couldn't convince her. Wow.
Must find Rainbow Dash. As a team, we're unstoppable. Rainbow Dash won't let us down.
Well, looky there. Rainbow Dash is flying away. She's abandoning us.
Now I know that's a lie. How can it
Oh no. Twilight, keep it together. You know something's up. Come on, you gotta know something's up. She wouldn't just do that.
Well, well, well.
Oh.
Some pony broke the no wings, no magic rule.
Well, he gave them back their abilities,
Game's
but
over, my little ponies. You didn't find your precious element.
yeah, but she got tricked
Looks
into it.
like we might be due for a big old storm of chaos.
It's either her. Man. Mischief and chaos. To be continued. Let's roll right into it. Man, Rainbow Dash didn't have. I mean, it was either her whole city would have been destroyed with. I mean, even if it wasn't true,
What are you laughing at?
what would you do?
Oh, you ponies are just the most fun I've had in eons.
Well, quit it! You better think before you laugh at the pink
The pink?
pie!
The pink.
Oh, yeah? Well, ha ha! Quit it!
Oh.
No! Ha ha! Quit it! No! Ha 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 ha!
I see a brawl coming.
Rarity, this here diamond of yours? Twilight said we should split it 6 ways since we found it together.
Hi-ya! Hi, punk! He's
Whoa.
mine! All mine!
Also a fighter, in a way.
Girls, why are you all acting like this? We need to stick together!
It's just too entertaining.
This is
Stop
devious.
it, Discord. You're not playing fair.
I'm not playing fair. Perhaps we haven't met. I'm Discord, spirit of chaos
Yeah,
and disharmony. Hello.
How are we supposed to find the elements of harmony when you took away the labyrinth before we could get to the end?
Oh, wait, did you? How funny. You thought the elements were in the labyrinth?
Twists and turns are my master plan. Then find the elements back where you began.
True, he didn't say it was at the end of it. Just said it was his
never
master
said
plan.
They were in the labyrinth.
But
Keep trying, Twilight Sparkle. Maybe the magic of friendship can help you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some chaos to wreak.
chocolate milk? I hate chocolate milk.
Now you know that's not right.
Think, Twilight, think.
Yes.
Find the elements back where you began. Back where you began. Don't touch my gem. I'm touching your gem, Rarity. Ha ha. What you laughing at? I just want to go home. Wait a minute. Home. Back where you began. The elements must be in Ponyville. Come on, girls.
Oh,
I'm
that's-
certain this is what Discord's riddle really meant. If we get back to the library, I have a book that I just know can give us a clue. Yes!
Ouch. What do you even call those?
Good boy, Angel. Mama's so proud.
Mama's so proud.
Whoa!
so much better now.
Oops.
I meant to do that.
Discord's turned our dirt roads into salt.
It's much cleaner that way.
Isn't it? This is the new and improved Ponyville, and these are only my first changes.
Wow.
This may look like fun, but it's not. Ugh.
Picture it. The chaos capital.
Come on,
of the
Twilight,
world.
fight this.
I can't picture anything. It's too dark.
Well, wait a few minutes and you'll see it in the beautiful light of day. Or not.
Wow, that's so weird.
Ponyville,
Just
the chaos capital of the world? Not
Day
if
and
I have
night.
anything to say about it.
Don't worry, you won't.
I feel you.
Okay, we're here. Everyone, please, 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 just go inside, please.
I absolutely refuse.
They're getting grayer.
Pleasure.
That's not good. That's
I hate libraries.
like slowly.
Please, we gotta hurry.
Forget it, Twilight. I know what you're up to. The second I go in, you'll have your little minion Spike come and take Tom.
Tom.
Well, it's
Tom.
not going to work.
You're not going in without him, are you? Fine.
Must weigh a ton. Oh, Spike, I don't think you're ready for this.
What'd you do that for, Fluttershy?
'Cause you just look so peaceful.
What?
Careful, Twilight. You'll ruin his beautiful finish.
Oh, for the love of...
Twilight, what's going on? Why does everybody look so gray?
Thank
Don't
you.
ask. I need you to help me find something.
Well, it's not like she didn't say she
Twilight,
didn't notice
I'm
it, but
soaking wet and clueless.
Fluttershy, I've had just about enough.
Your face.
ow.
What's happened to every pony? I guess you just bring out the worst in us, Spike.
No time to explain. We've got to find the reference guide to the elements of harmony before some pony does something she'll regret.
Nice
Young
face.
Harmony. Oh, I know exactly where that book is. Found it!
Oh,
Fluttershy, you better give me that book. Keep away! Hey, Applejack, give me that book. I don't have any book. Pinky, you guys, stop it right now!
nice job, Spike.
Hey, do you even know what you just stole?
No, but if you want it,
I want it.
Ugh.
Give me that book!
Uh-oh, Twilight's pissed. Ouch.
Where's she? Where's Rarity?
Beats me.
Rise!
Oh. Fight. She's able to hold him off.
All of you! This is my book, and I'm gonna read it!
Wow. She's strong. I mean, she's able to... Oh. But how did they get there?
The elements! They were here all along!
This is great. Now you guys can defeat Discord and put everything back to normal.
Where did that come from?
We did! We found the elements of harmony! Together!
They don't look
You
impressed.
don't even care, do you? No.
Will it even work with them being that way?
Friends have turned into complete jerks! Necklace, 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 and big crown thingy!
Big crown
Come on,
thingy.
everybody, let's go!
Tiara.
But Twilight, aren't you missing some pony?
Nope, we got the liar, the grump, the hoarder, and the brute.
The hoarder.
That just about covers it.
What about Rainbow Dash?
Congratulations, Spike. You're the new Rainbow Dash. Now let's go!
Me? But what if she finds out I've been impersonating her? Ugh, that won't end well.
Too bad. The Rainbow
Poor
Dash.
Spike.
Now let's go defeat Discord so we don't
No,
ever have
come
to
on,
talk to
Twilight,
each other
think.
again.
That's not even gonna work. I mean, it's
Move! Look out! Here comes Tom!
Whoa, you know Twilight's pissed. But she didn't use the magic before. It's like,
I see you found the elements of harmony. How terrifying!
Discord. I figured out your lame riddle. You're in for it now.
I certainly am. You've clearly outdueled me, and now
I
it's time
don't
to meet my
think-
fate. I'm prepared to be defeated now, ladies. Fire when ready.
Formation, now! Rainbow Dash, get over here!
Spike.
All right, let's get this over with.
Spike didn't even
What's going
move.
on?
Mine's working. There must be something wrong with yours.
I hate the elements of harmony. Garbage.
Sorry, Twilight. I guess I better get back upstairs and clean up the library. Good luck with all this. No!
Wow.
Oops, sorry, Rainbow Crash.
Interesting, Spike didn't even
Bravo,
levitate.
ponies, bravo! Harmony in Equestria is officially dead. Discord rules, Celestia drools.
That's so childish. But it is Discord.
It's your fault it didn't work.
Who are you talking to?
Any of you, all of you, I'm out of here.
I better go too. I got new, better friends waiting for me at the farm.
Yeah.
Very devious. Discord knew this wasn't gonna work.
Leave. See if I care. I don't need you guys either.
Oh
Friends
no.
like you, who needs enemies?
No, Twilight, no! That was hard.
Oh, my stomach! Twilight, you've got to see what I just did.
It's not that funny.
Come now, Twilight Sparkle. You've got to get into the spirit of things. After all, this is your new home.
That's not home.
Not anymore.
No Twilight.
Pack your things, Spike. We're leaving.
Don't give up hope.
Don't ask where we're going, because I don't know yet. Just not here.
Can't move.
Spike, are you
The
okay?
princess has been sending these since I came back upstairs.
Oh, Princess Celestia.
Make it stop.
Spike, I feel sorry for you, man.
Since I've lived in Ponyville. But why would she send them back?
She knows something's wrong.
Real friends don't care what your cover is. Friendship is a wondrous and powerful thing. And like the path cut through the orchard, there'll always be a way through. The best thing to do is to stay true to
Yes.
yourself. A special magical connection with her friends. Maybe even before she's met them. Spike, it's all so clear. Can't you see? Discord's trying to distract us from what's important. He knows how powerful our friendships are, and he's trying to keep us from seeing it. Do you remember
Poor
what I
Spike.
said the first day we arrived in Ponyville? I told you
That was
the
close,
future of
Twilight.
Equestria didn't rest on me making friends. But the opposite is true. The friendships I've made since I've been here are what saved Equestria from Nightmare Moon. And now they need to save it from Discord. You're right, Spike. I've got to fight for my friendships. For them. For me. For Equestria!
There you go. But you need to relax.
Why don't you just stay here and rest? I'll take care of the whole fighting for friendship thing myself.
Oh man. That was a close one. Celestia really pulled it out there. Uneating an apple.
So I tried to defeat Discord, but none of my so-called friends would lift a hoof to help me.
Granny Smith.
Applejack, I'm here to fight for our friendship.
Good.
Oh, now you want to fight. Where were you when I was battling Discord?
She's not gonna hear of it.
This isn't you. You're not a liar.
Remembering who she really is. Nice.
What happened? Twilight! Oh, I saw a vision of us feuding and fighting. I couldn't face the truth, so I started telling lies. Can you ever forgive me?
I already have. Come on.
Oof.
Oh,
Hogtied her.
Twilight, Applejack, I just had the worst dream.
So they look at it as a
What do
dream.
you think
It's
you're
like they
doing?
got
Get away from
buried
me.
inside their
Get away.
consciousness.
Let us never speak of this again.
Ah, Pinky.
I turned gray. Can you believe it? She's not here.
Without Rainbow Dash, we can't use the elements.
She could be anywhere by now. We're never gonna find her.
Yeah, we will, because she's right there.
Rainbow Dash! Hey, guys! We've been looking everywhere for you.
That's nice.
Discord's still on the loose. We need you to help us defeat him with your element. Loyalty.
Loyalty schmoyalty. Have you guys seen Ponyville? It's a disaster.
That's true.
I'm staying here in Cloudsdale where everything's awesome.
How in Equestria can she think that tiny patch of clouds is Cloudsdale?
The same way he got you to think that sheep rock was a bona fide diamond?
Thought we agreed never to speak of that again.
Time for plan
No one
B.
agreed. She's gonna be a tough one to get.
Okay, Fluttershy. You grab Rainbow Dash and hold her down. Applejack will lower me down from this rope so I can cast the memory spell on her.
Got it.
Fluttershy.
I'm just wondering if it's okay if I hold you down against your will for a little bit?
Nice try. Ponyville's your problem, not mine.
Come on, Fluttershy.
So from her perspective, she's flying off Cloudsdale. Come on, Fluttershy, you can do better than that.
Applejack!
You were supposed to secure the rope!
Oops. Slowing her down, though.
Pinky, hold on. Y'all are slowing her down.
Oh, Fluttershy, would you be a dear and fly faster, please?
Aw.
If you can't catch her, Discord wins!
That big, dumb...
Uh-oh.
Okay, Applejack.
Okay.
Last rope. Make
So
it
with carrying them in tow, she's actually faster than now. I know Rainbow Dash is carrying weight, but that's very impressive for Fluttershy.
Let me go. I don't need you guys. Leave me alone.
She is a fighter.
What happened? How's Ponyville? Where are the elements? Did we stop Discord?
She looks confused.
Maybe it's a little early for a group hug.
Yep. Looks like Alice in Wonderlandish.
Chaos is a wonderful, wonderful thing.
Not as wonderful as friendship.
Oh, this again.
That's right.
Only
You
Discord's
couldn't break
world.
apart our friendship for long.
Oh, Applejack, don't lie to me. I'm the one who made you.
Come on. Fight this.
Will you ever learn?
Nice. Good job, Twilight. Now that's interesting.
I'll tell you what we've learned, Discord. We've learned that friendship isn't always easy, but there's no doubt it's worth fighting for.
Ugh, gag. Fine, go ahead. Try and use your little elements, frenemies. Just make it quick. I'm missing some excellent
Cockiness
chaos
will
here.
be your undoing.
All right, ladies, let's show them what friendship can do. Wait.
Come on, Pinky.
What's this?
Yeah.
No.
You should recognize this. Wow. That was a close one. Star Wars. Someone is a big Star Wars fan in this, I think.
We are gathered here today to once again honor the heroism of these 6 friends who stood up to the villain Discord and saved Equestria from eternal chaos.
Again. Well, saving Equestria part. That smile. Excellent episodes, plural. One thing that made me think about when Twilight used her bubble magic, for lack of a better term, I think that might be like an anti-magic barrier or something like that, just because when she landed on the ground, it dispelled like the discord that was around it, so it nullified his magic, it looks like. I always thought about that, if that was what she did, because she effectively created like an anti-chaotic bubble. Because when she touched the ground, it was interesting how they added that little feature when the bubble touched the ground, it became normal ground, but everything else around it was the same chaos. So it was like a field. I know I've seen this episode plenty of times, but it still gets to me every time I see Twilight turn gray, and it's just, you see the brokenheartedness. It's just, she's the last one standing, and it was close. I mean, if you want to look at like universes and such, this, I mean, considering the universe that they're in, the Hasbro universe, and you can even extend this out because Hasbro and, there's a connection between Hasbro and Marvel and other things. So this could expound on it. This was probably the closest point that the universe had to being in complete chaos. I know a lot of people may not think about this, but if it wasn't for Celestia reminding Twilight, Discord would have reign supreme, and probably would easily have taken over Celestia and Luna, and then possibly the rest of the universe from that point as a power base. I know I'm reaching out here, but if you want to connect the dots between universes and such, there's a potential that this could have destroyed everything. But I'm digressing. This is an excellent episode because by seeing the opposites of how everyone is, you get to see the true nature of each one of the characters. Because you have to, I know to the extreme, but that's the whole point. The grump, the liar, the hoarder, etc. And what would you do if you were faced with Rainbow Dash's decision of, at least in your eyes, either your city, where you've been in, is going to be destroyed if you don't go up there and save it, versus just staying on the ground? It's almost, it was a devious trick, because either in her eyes, either she left to save her village from being destroyed, or she stayed. I mean, the loyalty there was, she's with her friends, but her friends were fine. At least from her perception, her friends were fine, but her city was in jeopardy. So, she also technically broke the rules of the game. Now it worked out, but that's a tough thing to go through. And I do like how they describe it as being like in a dreamscape, kind of like your consciousness and your true self is being buried by this fake persona of your pole. It's almost like everything that you're not goes to the surface and becomes who you are. And that initially Discord was trying to coerce that to come out. So in the beginning, it was like with Applejack, it's interesting how with Applejack it was easier. Rarity fought back. She's getting goaded, but then she fought back, but then got lured again, because it was a struggle back and forth, and she succumbed to it. But interesting enough, the Fluttershy that part of her had to be forcibly extracted from inside of her to the surface, because her ability to defend against Discord was too strong. He realized that, I can't persuade this. I'm going to have to actually use magic to get it out of her, because there's nothing I can say or do to get her to change. And Rainbow Dash was given an impossible decision. And Pinkie Pie, I would say, was the opposite. I think she was probably the most easily one to be able to manipulate, because she's on the very edge. She's chaotic good, but chaotic good / neutral-ish, and then Discord being chaotic evil and her being chaotic good neutral, it was very easy to kind of pluck her out. And I think it had to take all of her friends being this way for Twilight to even get close to being broken, because if her friends were fine, there's nothing he would have said or done to be able to get her. She was basically, with her friends, she's impenetrable and all that's in that sense of the word. But it took, and Discord knew this. Discord figured out that each individual, he had to crumble each individual to the point where they got into arguments to distance them from her by their own choices, by changing their nature. They decided to separate, and her strength is her friends, obviously. And then once that was stripped away, I won't say she was easy pickings, but she couldn't fight anymore. Until Celestia kind of reminded her of that her friends are her true strength or true power, and that Discord really can't take that away. He could just remind her of what's going on right now, but Celestia reminded her what the really true, and the power of friendship actually saved her at a very close moment. And then she was able to remind everyone else, the true nature of who they are, versus this false ego that's been supplanted over their consciousness. I don't get into some crazy words here, but it's a very interesting look towards personality and what would you do? How would you handle the situation? Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think if you were like Rainbow Dash, or if you had to. What's the polar opposite of who you are? I mean, each and all you subscribers that are actually watching this, because I know I have different groups of different people. But just think for a moment. think about who you are, and you're the only one that truly knows who you are. And then think of like the polar opposite. What is that polar opposite? And could you handle life as you know it being the polar opposite of yourself? That'd be difficult for me. Would my life, for me, I don't know if my life would be better or not. It would be definitely different. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. I probably would be somewhere in, I don't know, Russia or climbing a mountain. Even then, I don't know. I mean, that's an interesting introspection. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Hopefully you like this episode. Always have fun watching this, and hopefully I was a little more expressional. I had more. That was one of the things that someone mentioned, like you need to show more expression. But I'm just going to be who I am, so I can't fake one thing or another, and I'm not going to. I appreciate things for what they are, and if I like something, I don't something, I'm gonna show it. So, anyways, hopefully you'll stop by. Hopefully you enjoy the show and the commentary and all stuff. And there's actually a lot of deep connections to these episodes. And it is funny when you watch them more than one time, you actually get more out of it depending on the episode. I'm not going to spoil anything for those that are watching it for the first time. But this episode really shows the deviousness and thought-provoking contention that Discord brings to the characters, because he had to really know his adversary to the degree that he did, that he felt comfortable enough that, like, you know what, they can use the other one. Once I get him to this point, those elements are useless. He was just a little too cocky towards the end, thinking that they were still the same. He didn't know that Twilight was able to pull it out of him. So now he's back to stone. Anyways, thank you, and see you next episode, and hopefully enjoying it. I'm going to try to crank these out a little bit faster because I know that season 9 is coming out. Fully aware of everything that's up to date. But I'm trying to catch up because I've made some decisions and promises to do other episodes of other shows. I'll hint that Transformers might be involved, possibly. But if you have a show that you'd like me to review and analyze and such, throw it out there. It doesn't have to be hasbro. Just because I like Transformers and My Little Pony, it doesn't mean it could be any show. Within reason. I'm probably not going to do Big Mouth because I've watched some of those episodes. I have a side thing to say about that. Anyways, catch you guys later. Thanks to you Rockstars for stopping by. Hopefully you have a wonderful day. If you're not, always look for tomorrow. Catch you guys later. Bye.